You know, I have to say that, and just remind you that our battle is a spiritual battle. It's a warfare between good and evil. No such thing as racism, sexism, homophobia-ism, Islamophobia-ism. No isms. No, or deadbeat dad-isms. It's either right or wrong, good or evil. And if you can't see that now, then I don't know what to say. I mean, with the attack that the Great White Hope has been under since day one of announcing that he was going to run for president, and he was going to put a big, beautiful wall around the borders. It's just been out of control. And that's fine, because I want you to see that it's not about color. It's not about male or female. It's right or wrong, good or evil. And now we have this whole deal going on with President Trump and Kanye West. I do want to explain to you the liberal Democrats, the liberal media, the mob Democratic Party, the mob Never Trumpers are having a hissy fit. And the reason they are, because November is primaries. The primaries comes in November, and we have to vote. And the Democrats are desperate to get back in, not because they have anything to offer the country and no intent to do good by the country, but to gain power and wealth and to destroy God, men, good women, and children, and the unborn child. That's what they want, to turn America into a socialist society. It's all about that and nothing else. And so the worst thing that can happen to the Democratic Party at this time, or any time really, is for black Americans to wake up, most black people to wake up and see that the Democratic Party is not for them, has never been for them. It's the worst thing that can happen to the Democratic Party. So with Kanye West coming out and boldly wearing the Make America Great hat again and speaking up and not afraid, they are in total shock right now. Pure mamma mia, hola, si señor, señor, grab your wallet, shock. Because they don't believe, they don't want black people to wake up. If black people wake up, it's over for the Democratic Party. You could say goodbye to the Democratic Party. They don't have enough illegal aliens illegally registered to vote yet to keep them in there, right? So they are having a hissy fit because Kanye is very popular with young people, including black people. And they know, even Maxine Waters said Kanye West need to be quiet. He doesn't realize he's influencing other people, the black people. And they are running scared. I was just so scared. And it's so nice to see this because the Democratic Party is an evil party. And anyone who supports the party support evil. You can't be of good and support evil. So Kanye West is under attack. He doesn't mind. The Great White Hope is under attack. He doesn't mind. And any man or woman, never mind the color, who stands up for good, you're going to be attacked. But that's fine. Be bold. Be brave. Love what's right. Stand up for the country. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's amazing. Amazing! So Kanye West and Jim Brown, and I do want to say that this attack that's happening to Kanye West right now, because he is a black Republican, is not new. This has been going on since Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, all the way down to Walter Williams, Justice Clarence Thomas, and on and on and on. I've been on attack for 29 years for being a conservative Christian Republican and speaking out about it. because they don't want, and I want you to know, blacks who speak the truth are being stopped or trying to be stopped by blacks and whites and Mexicans and others. It's not just the white folk, liberal Democrats, it's the blacks. The blacks are the worst enemies of black conservatives. You have no idea, even in your own family, blood family, they'll turn against you. But when you love what's right, with all your heart, soul, and might, when you love your country, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. Kanye West and Jim Brown met with President Trump in the Oval Office yesterday. Liberals turned against Kanye. This is from the Golden State Times. Kanye says, if you're black, you're expected to be Democrat. That's so true. Here's his soundbite.
You know, people expect that if you're black, you have to be Democrat. I've had conversations that basically said that welfare is the reason why a lot of black people end up being Democrat. They say the fathers lose the jobs, and they say we'll give you more money for having more kids in your home. And then we got rid of the mental health institutes in the 80s and the 90s, and the prison rates just shot up. And now you have Chirac, what people call Chirac.
Amazing. And he's absolutely right. If you're black, you're expected to be Democrat. I can't tell you how many conversations I've been in with people, black, whites, and others, and they just automatically think you're Democrat because the majority of black people are Democrats. And he's right again. At one point, you can, black women were getting paid to have children out of wedlock. The more children you have, the more money you get from the government. I know women who have had babies to stay on welfare, and their children have done it, and so on and so on and so on. He says his friends tried to scare him not to wear his MAGA hat.
You know, they tried to scare me to not wear this hat, my own friends, but this hat, it gives me power in a way. You know, my dad and my mom separated, so I didn't have a lot of male energy in my home. And also, I'm married to a family that, you know, not a lot of male energy going on. It's beautiful, though.
Amazing. 100% correct. If you notice, most black men feel and act like a woman. They act like their mothers because they have taken on their mother's identity. They have no idea what, as he said, the energy is of a man. And President Trump is clearly demonstrating the energy of a man. And a whole lot of folks, men and women, boys and girls, are attracted to that. But what you don't realize is that the real power, real authority is in the man. God and Christ and man over woman. And this is why so many black men are beta males. They're very angry, very emotional. They look to the women to take care of them. They look to the government. They think like women, so they are Democrats. They feel the need for the Democratic Party because they're incapable of taking care of themselves, because they did not have the energy of their fathers in the home. So I understand why Kanye is attracted to that from the Great White Hope. Are we able to do another one? One more. Oh, here's where he says, Hillary, I'm with her, didn't do a lot for him.
You know, I love Hillary, I love everyone, right? But the campaign, I'm with her, just didn't make me feel as a guy that didn't get to see my dad all the time, like a guy that could play catch with his son. It was something about when I put this hat on, it made me feel like Superman. You made a Superman, that's my favorite superhero. And you made a Superman cape for me also as a guy that looks up to you, looks up to Ralph Lauren, looks up to American industry guys. Non-political, no bullshit. Put the beep on it, however you want to do it, 5 seconds delay, and just goes in and gets it done.
Amazing. He sat in front of the president and said, no bull. I've heard it all. And the president just sitting there looking. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. These are great times. Thank God for it, and thank the great white hope, President Trump. And thank you, because it takes all of us to make this happen, folks. Back in a moment. So most of the time when you're black and you are a Republican, conservative man or woman, even in your blood family, when you visit, when you have family outings or whatever, you're the only one. And everybody's on you about it. Here's Kanye, more of Kanye. He says Trump gave him the heart to help with Chicago jobs and former prisoners.
You gave me the heart to go to Adidas, and Chicago is the core of Middle America. We have to make Middle America strong. I knew it was more important for me to take the chance of walking away from that deal than to have no fathers in Chicago with no homes. And when we do have prison reprobation, because it's habilitation, not rehabilitation, because we didn't have the abilities in the first place. We never had anyone that taught us. We didn't teach us. Exactly, we had no one that taught us.
He's so black. He's right again. Unlike the fallen Messiah, Barack Hussein Obama and Big Mama Michelle Obama, the worst president that this country has ever experienced, the worst. He is going down in history as the worst president. He was from Chicago. He did nothing to help the blacks in Chicago, to stop the violence, to encourage men and women to get married in Chicago, black men and women, instead of having all these children out of wedlock. He did nothing. He wanted to let the prisons out, but for the votes only. And so Kanye West, regular kind of a guy, is going to Chicago. He's moving back, it's been reported, to help the blacks there. He goes on to say, we want SNL to improve on making Trump look good.
But you know what I don't like about, it's not that I don't like, what I need Saturday Night Live to improve on, or what I need the liberals to improve on is, if he don't look good, we don't look good. This is our president. He has to be the freshest, the flyest planes, the best factories, and we have to make our core be empowered. We have to bring jobs into America, because our best export is entertainment and ideas. But when we make everything in China and not in America, then we're cheating on our country. And we're putting people in positions to have to do illegal things to end up in the cheapest factory ever, the prison system.
Amazing. He's right. All I got to say, right on. He's telling the truth. And the black liberal children of the lie and the white liberal children of the lie are coming out of the gates of hell. It's like Satan said, no. This is not going to happen. Let me open this gate of hell wide open. Y'all go and stop this man. Election, how far before election?
Less than 30 days, I believe.
Yeah, it's in November. It's amazing. And he's like, Satan, like, my children, go and stop this truth. So the president Trump asked, what do you say after that?
I'll tell you what, that was pretty impressive. I hate to say this, Jim. Do you want to say something? What do you do after that? Very impressed. I've never seen Jim Brown impressed before. He was impressed. That's true. That statement is amazing, huh? That was quite something. That was quite something.
That was from the soul.
No. It's really very interesting.
And so the liberals are so scared. I was just so scared. And so they're calling Kanye West mentally ill and all kinds of things to stop the truth. Here's where Kanye hugs the great white hope. He gives the president a hug. I need a hug.
Honestly, from our standpoint, this was just set up to be a lunch of two people that I like, and I guess they like me. And we're going to have lunch. We're going to talk.
You said, I guess you know I love you.
I know.
Did I?
But I don't want to put you in that spot. But.
No, I'm standing in that spot. I love this guy right here. Let me give this guy a hug right here. I love this guy right here.
Yeah. Come here. That's really nice. And that's from the heart. I didn't want to put you in that position, but that's from the heart. Special guy.
It sounds like James, my producer. That's really nice. James is here. and he is the producer of my radio and TV show here. He's also the host of the Hake Report. He has his own show. The Hake, H-A-K-E Report.com, Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So the children of the lie are reacting like somebody threw water on a witch.
Yep. I just grabbed a couple of tweets. This one is from former MSNBC host Touré. He's a
Hooray!
black guy with wild hair.
And a wild mind.
Yeah, wilder mind. So he tweeted, Kanye says that the MAGA hat made him feel like Superman. I'm sure that many oppressed straight white men agree. Trump made himself a symbol of both the victimized white man and the savior of them. He makes them feel powerful with his toxic masculinity and his white racial pride.
So you have a beta male calling masculinity toxic. Go figure. And Touré is black, by the way. So he has no idea, no such thing as toxic masculinity, by the way. But he doesn't know what a man is like. He doesn't know what it is to be a man. So of course he's going to hate his own identity. Amazing. And he want to stop this Kanye from influencing, because this guy is a liberal beta male to the core. Amazing.
So I have a Black Lives Matter activist, Samuel
Black
Señor.
Lives Matter, the worst group on this side of heaven, worse than the KKK, by the way.
And this guy, Samuel Senyangwe, has been on your show before. And he won't come back on the show even after saying that he would.
He's scared.
Yep. So he tweeted, Kanye is that one black friend every racist white person talks about.
And see, folks, they can't say that he's wrong, right? So they use this word racist. No such thing as racism. It's either right or wrong. Is Kanye right or is he wrong in what he's saying? That's what the discussion should be, not racist. They're using the word racist because they're trying to put blacks into a trance. Because most black people, when they hear the word racism or racist, they go into a trance and they walk into the voting booth with fried chicken and they just vote. And the reason I say fried chicken because the Democrats go and pick them up on a bus or in some cars and they have food for them and they take them right to the voting booth. Vote Democrat, it's racist, Republican. So that's why they use that word. You must overcome words.
So according to USA Today, the rapper T.I. to Kanye, I'm ashamed to have ever been associated with you.
Oh, Lord.
And T.I. has done a rap song with Kanye about his support for Trump, really opposed Kanye on it.
And so this guy, T.I., is a rapper?
Yeah.
His real name is T.I.?
His real name is something else.
Oh.
Clifford something.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so, you know what? When you stand up for good, you lose so-called friends. And if they don't allow you to be yourself, they're not your friend anyway. So they're not your friends anyway. So let them go. Good rhythm to bad rubbish.
Good riddance.
Whatever. And the blacks is rhythm.
There's T.I.
Oh, that's T.I. Oh, he a rapper?
Yeah, Southern rapper.
Poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
He need Jesus. And there's one more.
Well, yesterday we covered a whole bunch of a whole panel of CNN black people
Yes.
calling Kanye a prop, a token Negro, a Negro who doesn't read, and an attention whore like the president.
And they said this on CNN.
Laughing about it and
Yeah.
enjoying it.
And they want to use the word racist. If that was racist, it would be them. The pot calling the kettle
Racist. Black.
black.